What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modai with OddsJam, and for this video, got my NBA lock of the day for you. So it's a load city bet, which I'll detail exactly why when I talk about it. A couple things to note. Number one, I find all these bets, every single one, being on the OddsJam Platinum plan. So the Platinum plan is if you look, I've just been up almost $1,000. This is literally in 2 days. If you just look at this past 2 days of betting, yesterday I was up 500. Day before I was up 391, just under 400. It's been an incredibly successful start to this week, hoping to keep it up. But like I said, all of this comes from the OddsJam Platinum plan. So what I want you to do is, if you're interested in making $2,500 a month, which is what we can commit to making using the Platinum plan, just send us an email. You see it on the screen here, contact@oddsjam.com. We'll give you a tutorial, one-on-one, actual live video on how you can use the Platinum plan, like I said, to profit $2,500 per month on the Platinum plan. It's a remarkable tool. I really can't recommend it enough. Couple other things to note in this video. So the lock of the day is only going to be a game prop. My player props I already have finished. So what I want you to do, if you want my player prop bets, just check out the article. It's going to be the first one you see in the description here. Just a bit.ly link, player props to load. Click that link, get all my player props. Another thing to note, every single one of these bets that I'm placing, A, on this video, B, on the player props video, C, and any other video you see on the OddsJam channel, they're all going to have positive expected value associated with it. So positive EV betting is the way to go. As you can see, I'm up almost $7,000 specifically from positive expected value betting. If you're unfamiliar with how that works, I'll detail it in this video, but also I want you to, like I said, email contact@oddsjam.com, and they'll get you set up with everything you need to know. If you don't want to commit to anything right off the bat, you can get started with the free trial. If you're on the free trial, just use the concepts that I talk about in the video, and that's how we can all start cashing together. So lastly, please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. I love all the engagement. I love to know what's good, what's bad, what people didn't like. And if you subscribe, it just helps us grow, helps us gain a wider audience so we can all start cashing together. But like I said, for this video, I got my lock of the day. So I got a W yesterday, bringing these to 2-2. 2 wins, 2 punishments, spicy foods. Not very fun. And before I give you the actual play, you got to wait till the end on that. I want to detail exactly how I go about finding a lock of the day. So the first thing I do, I go to the OddsJam positive expected value page. So what I have up here are just every bet that currently has positive EV. And the way it works, so OddsJam calculates what they deem to be the perfect line. So it's pulled from the sharpest sportsbook in the world. We deem this to be the true line. So if you're on the positive EV page and you see this thing, the OddsJam, that's what it is. It's lines pulled from the sharpest sportsbook in the world. Once I have all the positive expected value plays on my screen, as of right now, there's only 3, but if you refresh this over the course of the day, there'll be tons. I have only basketball filtered, so I don't have any baseball or hockey, which there are going to be a ton there. I also have player props filled out, which there are always a ton of player props because I just want it for my NBA lock of the day. And the first thing I look at when I'm wanting to decide whether I should take a bet or not is you need to look at the market width. Market width is a way in which OddsJam can just deem confidence in a line. So whatever they're pricing it at, you look at the market width to calculate the confidence. So the lower the number, the better. The lower equals more confident. The higher the number, the greater the market width is bad. That means they're less confident in the line. So the way you calculate it, it's very easy. For 2 minuses, what you see here, so the way you calculate it, let me back up just for 1 second, is you look at both sides of the OddsJam perfect line. So you don't look at the sports book you're betting it on, you don't look at the percent, none of that. You just look at both sides of the OddsJam line. So what we see here is minus 109 and minus 107. For 2 minuses, you just add those 2 numbers up. 9 plus 7 equals 16. This bet has 16 cents in market width. The next one, if there's a plus and a minus like you see for these last 2, you just subtract the 2 numbers. So 69, that's very nice, minus 47 equals 22. 19 minus 2 equals 17. So these are all and for market width. So the way we look at it, there's 3 different categories. Anything that's 26 cents and above, we wouldn't really recommend as a bet. That's too wide of a market, and it's just not a super confident, not a super tight line. Anything between 16 and 25 cents, that's fair game. You should put roughly up to 3% of your bankroll on anything between that width. Anything 15 cents and below, that's considered a load city bet. So there's none on the screen right now, but anything that's 15 cents and below, that is a load city, and that is one bet where I base all my locks off of anything that is a load city. And that's where I get started. So like I said, unfortunately there's none on the screen here, but I already have one locked in, so we're good to go there. That's why, so yeah, that's why I get started. 15 cents and below is where I start, and then I make sure I like it from a basketball sense. So the play I have here is the first half money line, the Raptors versus Sixers. So it's within market width, right? The OddsJam perfect line prices the Sixers money line minus 101. Raptors prices it at minus 111. So since it's two minuses, you add those together. So right off the bat, I know it's within market width. Now, the next thing I need to do, I need to remove the VIG. So the VIG, also known as the juice, it's essentially the tax that sportsbooks price the odds specifically in order to make their profit. So what sportsbooks don't do, they don't charge a transaction fee. So you can place a bet on any one of these sportsbooks that you see on the screen here. And this, by the way, this NBA odds page, completely free. You just go to oddsjam.com, sports, NBA, you click the game, and you can get access to, you can just see where every sportsbook is pricing everything, which is really helpful. But the sportsbooks, like I said, they don't charge a fee to actually place the bet. Instead, what they do is they just juice up the price of the odds a little bit so they can accept hundreds of thousands of bets, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of bets, and they can come out on top because of how they juice up the odds. So what we need to do as profitable, smart, educated sports bettors is remove the VIG. Find out what the no VIG fair odds, the true line is on a bet. And you can do this using OddsJam. So another free tool is this no VIG fair odds calculator. All you need to do is just enter both sides of the odds, and it'll calculate what the no VIG odds are, and we can base everything off of that. So minus 101 and minus 111 were the two numbers. So minus 101 minus 111 puts the true line of this at plus 104. So anything that is above, essentially plus 105 and above, is going to be a positive expected value bet. Obviously, the higher the number, the greater the range, which means the higher percent of positive EV. I got the Sixers money line at plus 110 on PointsBet. So it would also be plus EV on BetMGM and Caesars, but plus 110 is the best odds. Would also be plus EV on WinBet, but again, I'm taking the best odds. So what I'm doing now is adding this to my bet tracker. So I've already locked this bet in. I wanted to put $150, which is what my lock of the day is. Unfortunately, I'm limited on PointsBet. They said, sorry, you can't put that much on it. So I could only put 45 on this one, unfortunately. And what I'm doing now, like I said, I'm adding this to my bet tracker. So the OddsJam bet tracker is a feature that is offered again for free. So a lot of free stuff that I've talked about in this video, you can get access to. And the bet tracker, it does exactly what it sounds like. So all these insights and analytics you see on my home screen, these are pulled directly from the OddsJam bet tracker. So again, this is free. You just need to put in your bets. What I love about it is there's two things, right? The first one is it tells you whether your bet is currently green or red in terms of beating the closing line or not. So the closing line is just the OddsJam perfect line, no VIG odds. So what I just calculated for that first half money line, the OddsJam will also calculate that on your bet tracker, and it'll tell you whether you're currently beating the closing line or not. So green equals good, it means you are. Red equals bad, it means you're not. A couple things to note: just because a bet's red doesn't mean it's going to lose, as you can see here. Just because a bet's green doesn't mean it's going to win, as you can see here. But the goal is to maximize as many bets as possible that are green, that are beating the closing line. That's how you can be consistently profitable. So if you look at my home page, I'm beating the closing line over 73%. That's very good. And the way I do that is just the strategies I've detailed exactly in this video. Betting positive expected value and betting on low market widths. That's how you can consistently beat the closing line, and that's how you can make money betting on sports. And that's all I got for you. So again, my official play, Sixers first half money line. If you want my player props, check out the link in the description just on their player props. If you want to make a lot of money betting on sports, email us, contact@oddsjam.com. We'll get you set up with the platinum plan, start off with the free trial. Other than that, again, I would appreciate if you could like the video, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel, and of course, comment either on my Twitter or on the video or both. We'd love the engagement. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So happy betting, happy watching, and good luck.